All right, guys, welcome back. It's Brent with Tools. We're talking about optimization, and as you guys know from the previous videos, we're talking about our walkie-talkie. So we kind of left it off with adding a bunch of keywords. As you can see, we didn't do the best job with cleaning them up, moving left and right. You definitely want to spend time cleaning them up and making sure you make the right decisions, okay? Because it's going to speak volumes later on. Down in the lifespan of your product and lifespan of Seller Tools, and making sure you always get relevant products. So right now we have 1,216 keywords on our active list, and then our archived we are at 280. Now we did make some keyword decisions. If we did want to make some in a manual sense, let's say I want to sort it by let's just say TSI. I could say show me all TSIs that are let's just say ones. Let's say I don't like any of the ones. I'm just going to click on one, and it's going to go ahead and sort those by one. As you can see, here are the ones, and it's very low impressions. Nine impressions or so a month. What I could do is go ahead and select all, and that's going to go ahead and select all of my ones. The ones I have is 167 ones. Walkie-talkie case holder, arc shell, 900 megahertz. Now this is your decision if you want to keep these keywords or not. But for the example of this keywords, I'm just going to make the decision that we just want to get rid of them. Okay, just to show you what it means, how it works, and what to do. So for instance, let's just say you wanted to delete some of the less important ones, or in terms of the less traffic ones, I should probably say. Now, this is totally a business decision. If I was selling a product that was very niche, that did not have a lot of keywords, I would absolutely try to keep as many keywords as I possibly could. Like if you're struggling to get 500 keywords in a product, you need as much help as you possibly can. Now, if you're selling something like argan oil or something, or eye cream, like you're probably going to end up with, you could potentially end up like 10,000 keywords. At that moment, you probably need to whittle them down and get rid of some less traffic ones to make room for the higher traffic keywords, right? So it's really a business decision based upon how much room you have in your listing, and then how many variations you have. So definitely a recommendation is roll out more variations, just so that the fact you can plug in more keywords. Now, going back to our example, let's just say I don't like any of these TSI ones. I went ahead and did select all, which is going to select 167. I'm going to go to bulk actions, and I'm going to archive this selected. Now, what this will do, this will archive these phrases, okay? It will not archive these in terms of at the word level and change our decisions. So don't worry about that. For instance, because I archived this phrase, it's not going to make some decision that I never want to see the word adult again. Again, we're just getting rid of these at the phrase level, all right? Definitely a difference between a word level and a phrase level. So archive selected. Instantly, it's going to begin to archive those one by one. So it's going to remove it from the active and move it to the archive. It's going to take a little moment because it is going to check that rule set and move them over one by one. All right, so just finished. As you can see, we have a bunch of these that it moved to archive 167. We move over to our archive list. I think we're up to 447. Going back to our active list, as you can see, TSI I believe was on one, but now there's none, so it has nothing to show. And boom. So let's sort by impressions again. Okay, so that was a quick way of how to remove some kind of low volume ones. You could just sort them by TSI, which is I like to do, or you could sort them by impressions. Let's just say, let's one more time. Let's get some. So as you can see, here's some 13s here because we already archived some of those lower ones. If you want to do it one by one, let's just say yours was not rechargeable, or earpiece for mid-land walkie-talkies. Let's just say you don't like that. You could just change the state over here and do archived. Okay, that's going to go ahead and yes, archive it, and it will go ahead and archive it. So you could go down line by line if you wanted to, just to verify, are you happy with what you see? Okay, so that's kind of long and short of how to clean up the list even further. But now let's talk about getting even more keywords. Okay, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is jump over to the competitor builder. Now, what we're looking at here is a list of 3,000 competitors in the walkie-talkie space. Some may come up for the keyword walkie-talkie, and others are very loosely tied. Okay, so what I'm going to do is sort by BSR. Okay, so as you can see, this is a 2 BSR. Wow, that's really good BSR, and it's sorted by BSRs. So obviously these are ones that we do like. So using the comparator builder, I would actually approve of the ones I like. Okay, so obviously ones that are really good BSRs, I'm gonna go ahead and approve of. And then if I get down to something else like this thing, this what's this, back brace or something, I don't like, so I'm gonna reject. Okay, I like it, so I'm gonna keep going down. Sure, it's kids. This one I don't like, so disapprove, approve, and I'm gonna go ahead and build a list of walkie-talkies that I like, competitors that I like. Okay, things that are really closely related to my product. Now, if I sort by something else, just trying to think of something that is just something crazy. Let's see, what is this? A hat? So if I type in hat, maybe a bunch of hats. Okay, so from there, I could just go ahead and reject all these, and there goes all of the hats. Right? So again, you're making a list of competitors that are highly relevant for yours, because you're going to focus on them not only for your advertising and your product display ads, but also you're going to kind of get keywords from them. So I'm going to go ahead and change it from suggested to accepted, and let's remove that. And so right now we're only at 14 sorted by BSR. As you can see, if I continue to clean up the list, go back to suggested, I do have another 2,969 decisions to make. But again, slowly go through this, and it's going to make your life a whole lot easier. You won't have to go back to Amazon and find more competitors. Seller tools will automatically find more competitors for you. So eventually, when you clean up this list, and we found new competitors for you, you'll go to this list and you may only find 10 new ones. From there, you decide if they truly are your competitor, get them on your radar, or get them off your radar. Again, this helps you stay organized in terms of who is a competitor, who's not a competitor. So if I did approve all 2,969, I came back, tomorrow or a week from now, Seller Tools would find more competitors, put them on my list, and there I can make a decision. Let's go back to accepted. Now, two things I could do here. One is I can run an AMZ report card. What is a AMZ report card? Okay, so AMZ report card is a hidden report generated by Amazon. It is not something generated by Seller Tools. Okay, so what we do is say, Amazon, give us the report card for this ASIN. So each one is going to have its own report card. From there, we can add it to our product. So for instance, I can come over here and click on it. It's going to spin for a moment. It's going to go ahead and ask Amazon in real time for that report. So this is fresh, right? So from here, I can go ahead and click on the little timestamp there. And as you can see, it found me a bunch of keywords that I like, that may or may not be on my list. Now, how do I know this? I'm going to add it to my product. So I'm going to do add product, and what it's going to do is, here are all the keywords that I either like or don't like, and I'm hit next, and lo and behold, look, I'm going back to my keyword decisions, right? So it matches a bunch of my keyword decisions, whether I like them or not. This is where I have to make the decisions. 53 match my previous decisions. 7 of them are going to be automatically archived. 5 of them are going to be automatically approved. Therefore, out of that giant list of, it looked like about 100 or so, I only have to make 15 word decisions. So let's just say, let's just click some random ones here. Like, I'll just say yes to these, or excuse me, no to these, and yes to these, let's just say. Okay, so I made 15 decisions. I hit finish. Now it's going to do the same thing and add in those keywords. Now, let's go back to the competitor builder, and let's just go back to the accepted. We're going to sort by BSR. So we ran this report 1 minute ago. Let's just say we ran this report 1 month ago. I'm going to go ahead and refresh that report. It's going to give me a brand new report from Amazon, and I'm going to click on it. It found what I think could or could not be the same keywords. So I'm going to click add to my product. Again, here's all those keywords. I have no idea if they match my decisions or not. I'm going to hit next. And look, so there's 88 total. It matches 88 of my previous decisions. I'm done. I don't even have to look at any of those phrases because it matches all of my decisions. Go back to competitor builder. Let's do it again. Let's do one more. So we're going to sort here, and let's run this report. Give it a second. And then, so that's the same brand. Let's create this other brand here. I'm going to run this one. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it. Again, here are some more keywords that I've never seen before. Wow, a lot of misspellings of the brand. That's very interesting. So I'm going to do add a product. And I'm going to hit next. In this instance, I may spend just a little bit more time. 31 already matched, 9 are going to be archived, 3 are already on my list. So I'm just going to say yes, yes. Let's say no to the brands. Let's just say a lot of misspellings for this brand. It looks like a lot of people don't know how to spell them, the product they're going after. And let's say this. Oops. And let's do the rest, yes. So again, I made some decisions at the word level. So for instance, UV. I've never seen the word UV. Now, for example, up here, this one will be archived because it matches the one on the right-hand side list. Okay. This one down here will also be archived because it matches the one on the right-hand side, which is the brand names. Now, these up here will go into our active list because UV we approved, 5R we approved, UV we have approved, 5R we have approved, and radio we have approved. So 1, 2, 3 will go to active, or excuse me, archived, and 2 will go to active. I hit finish. Boom. So now we have a bunch more in our archive list. We have a total of 521. In terms of our active list, I'm sure we're really growing here. We are at, it's refreshing here. We are at 432. And let's take a look at what Sell Tools has found. Index checked and new. Let's get rid of these guys. More keywords. Just wait for the load. So again, look at this. 434 match our previous decisions. 140 are automatically going to be archived because it matches our decisions. 66 are already on our list. Let's just say we don't like any of them. So again, you're going to keep on, wrong arrow. You're going to keep on doing this until Sell Tools no longer alerts you. Okay, that's the goal. You're going to get everything on your radar. And then we're going to hit finish. It's going to go ahead and add those keywords. So as you can see, this kind of seems repetitive, but in the end, you're actually getting everything on your radar, everything you like on your active, everything you don't like on your archived, and sooner or later you won't be alerted, and honestly, you can breathe at that moment because you know that you did the best damn job possible of getting all the keywords out of Amazon, getting them in front of you. From that point, then you can begin to build your listing. So I think, what are we up to? We're up to 478 of the ones we do like, and the ones we do not like, we are up to 969. So pretty powerful stuff, guys. And again, the damn bell's going off again. So that is using the competitor builder in order to steal keywords with the AMZ report card. So I'm going to pause this video. I'll see you in 2 seconds. Let's talk about using the competitor builder and jumping over to R2A. So I'll see you guys in just in a couple minutes.